last video, I said I wanted to do an updated shelf tour. So here it is. The middle shelf is like from Target, and these two are the Billy shelves from IKEA. I wanted to get 3 Billy shelves to replace this one as well, because I had 3 of these smaller Target shelves, but when I went to IKEA, which is like almost 2 hours away from me, they only had 2, so I can only get 2, which is fine. Here is everything. I'm going to go into detail to all the shelves. So we're going to start over here, which is my BTS shelf. This is like random. I don't really know what's going on here yet. And then over here is literally everyone else. But anyway, I'll get into more detail about all that later. So we're gonna start over here, and let's get started. All right, so I kind of have to hold the tripod to show you the top, so I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. But up there I just have my 3 BTS light sticks, version 2, version 3, and the Map of the Soul special edition one. Then we have the Idol Funko Pops, little chibi Tae right there in the front from Target. Then we have the Tae Mattel doll, and then I'm gonna move a little to the back. You can kind of see the logo, but there was a special edition Mattel doll, which that's what that is. So that's the top, and we're just gonna go down to the first shelf here. I still have to hold it, so again, I'm sorry. This is most of BTS's Korean discography in chronological order. I like to keep things in chronological order as best I can. And I do have 2 of the School Love Affair editions you can see on the left there. The first one is the original 2014 press, and then the other is the reprint. And then we just had the little You Never Walk Alone pre-order standee there on top, because it's cute. So yeah, that's all that is. I'm not going to name all the albums, but you can see there. All right, so let's go to the next shelf. Okay, here's the next shelf. On the left there, we have Butter. We have all of their vinyls that have been released so far, the Dynamite CD, and the 3 cassettes. Holding the cassettes up, I just have a couple crystals over there. Then we have the Love Yourself tier standee. And then, like, my most prized possession is in the middle. It's my OT7 signed Dark and Wild album. And then on the right, we have all of their collaborative works. I have everything except for Suran's Walking, which has the song Wine that Suga produced for her. I literally can't find it, so I don't know if I'll ever get it. Probably won't, but other than that, I have everything. So we have, you know, so Taeji, Tiger JK, Epic High, Yoonha, Highs, Halsey, Love, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. You'd think I know by now. Max, Isungi, and Coldplay. And then I have just a little cat trinket that my mom gave me from India when she went there, so yay. So that's that shelf. It's kind of bare, but that's fine because it's got plenty of room for growth, so I like that. Anyway, let's go on to the next shelf. All right, this next shelf is their Japanese discography. I don't have all of the jewel case versions for everything, mostly from some of their earlier singles and stuff like that. But I'm okay with it because I have at least 1 version of each release, so maybe one day I'll get others, but for now, I'm good. And then on the top there, we have a Yoongi and Cookie little standee things from the Mott's One merch. They were random, so those are the ones I got, and I just left them hang out there because they're cute. On the left, I have the book that's like a light in it. I believe that came with the army kit. Yes, and then I have my little cactus friend. He's cute, so yeah, there's this shelf. You know, as they release more things, I don't know if I'll always keep their jewel cases on this shelf, but for now, it's fine. All right, so let's go to the next shelf. All right, so this next shelf is just their concert, or their DVDs. On the left, we have all of their concert DVDs up until their latest Map of the Soul 1. And then right beside that, I have my little picture, the virtual photo booth thing from the Love Yourself tour. I put that little sticky note there to cover myself, but I got a little cute picture with Tae. That was really fun. And then behind that, you can see, like right here, that's the pre-order thing from the Wing Store DVD. It's like a roll-up poster. You can kind of see it, but like right back there, there's a mason jar full of confetti from the night 2 of the Love Yourself tour in Newark, New Jersey. So yeah, and then on the right there, I just have the 3 Muster DVDs. I don't collect Blu-rays or anything. I only collect DVDs. Same with their Japanese discography. I only collect the photo book versions, the normal versions, and the CD DVD versions. I don't do the CD Blu-ray versions. So that's that shelf, and let's go to the next one. So I kind of have to tilt the tripod here to show this shelf, but this is just kind of like my miscellaneous extra stuff. So on the left we have the 2 winter packages. Those are the only things I collect that's kind of like that. I don't do the summer packages or the memories, although I really really like the memories DVDs. Every year I want them, but I never buy them, so yeah. And then next to that, right over here, we have the graphic lyric books. I hope they do more of those in the future. They're so beautiful. I know I did some flip throughs of them with the songs playing, because you know it has the lyrics in them. I didn't finish because the other 2 books, the pages are like split in half. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'll attempt to do that again. And then we have the Learn Korean with BTS kit. I really do plan to use that, but as you may know, might not know, I don't know, but I am currently working on getting my master's degree. I will be graduating December, so in like 6 weeks, which I'm really excited about. So I really haven't had time to work on that, so maybe I will after I graduate. But anyway, beside that, there's from the D-Icon magazines. It came with a poster for each member if you when you bought all of them, so, or maybe that came with a group version, I don't remember, but anyway, that's there. And then beside that we have the 2 notes books, the English versions, and then the Map of the Soul 1 concept photo book. I don't have the Wings concept photo book because at that time when it came out I was only collecting like their albums and stuff, and to be fair, I didn't really have any money back then either. Now I have a full-time job, so like I can get whatever I want. So maybe one day I'll get it, but it's still really expensive, so I don't know. And then on the right there, we just have the OSTs. So we have the Hwarang OST, the 2 BTS World versions, and the Itaewon Class OST that Tae's Sweet Night was on. And then on the bottom there, I'm just gonna tilt this down. I have my film viewer and the box from the D-Day calendar for the Festa, this latest Festa. So that is my entire BTS shelf. There's lots of room to grow and I'm very excited about it. So yeah, let's go to the next shelf. So here's the second shelf. It's not, it's kind of barren because I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. And like I mentioned at the beginning, I do want to get a 3rd Billy shelf so I can kind of like expand some things out and not have everything too cramped. So for right now, it's very barren and just has some like random extra stuff on it. So let's start from the top. So the top up here, I have the Dynamite Funko Pops, which are so cute. I love them so much. And then behind that, I have my ATEEZ light stick, my Dreamcatcher light stick, and the Super M light stick. I only collect light sticks for groups that I have seen or will be seeing in concert. Sorry, this is shaky. I'm holding the tripod again. But I had tickets for the ATEEZ concert in 2020, but of course that got moved to, I think it's in April next year. I don't know. So I haven't got a chance to use that, but the other one, and Dreamcatcher, obviously, I would love to see them. But yeah, so if we move down, this is empty. And this next shelf here just has my Red Velvet collection in it. I only collect 1 version of each of their albums and subunit or solo albums. The only reason this is here is because it won't fit on my other shelf with everybody else. So yeah, it's a little bit of a like mess right now with all my stuff, but we're working on it. So I'm gonna go through this shelf kind of quickly because there's not really much to see. So the next shelf just has my photo card binders, pretty plain. That's it. So let's just go to the next one. So this shelf has my Army membership things. So we have the 2 Army membership kits here. The one for 2021 I haven't received yet, but I did renew my membership again. And then we have the first 3 merch boxes here. I have ordered the 4th and 5th ones, but they haven't shipped out yet. So in the future, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these merch boxes because they are humongous. Like if they were all the size of number 1 there, it would be fine. But number 3, like that's ridiculous. I really love them and I love the stuff that comes in them. So I do want to continue to get them. But I feel like one day I'm going to have to, you know, maybe put them in a shelf in a closet somewhere or something. But again, you know, once I get my 3rd Billy shelf, which is taller and wider and has 1 extra shelf in it, maybe I'll have a little bit more room to store them. But for now, They're just there because I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. So yeah. So let's go on to the last shelf for this one. Kind of gonna tilt this one here, but on the bottom here I just have all my BTS magazines in as best chronological order I can, and then right over here there's two postcard books, I think from the Love Yourself tour. No, Wings. The Wings postcard book and the Map of the Soul 1 postcard book. So, and then so we have the Wall Street Journal magazines here, the D-Icon magazines, the 2018 Billboard box set, the Rolling Stone box set, and then here I have all of my premium photos of Tae and Hobie, just stored over there. So that is this shelf. It's very plain and boring, but as I said, I'm working on it. So let's go to the next one. So here's my third and final shelf. Again, I'm holding this, so sorry. But this top shelf has all my ATEEZ' entire Korean discography. BTS is the only group that I collect Japanese for, so I only collect Korean releases for everyone else. So we have ATEEZ there, and then Blackpink's full discography. And on the second shelf here, I have on the left Blackpink's solo releases. So I have Jennie, Lisa, and Rosé. So Jisoo, my girl, she needs to be doing something, please, please, please. And then the rest of the shelf is just my Dreamcatcher collection. I do collect all versions. Oh, I collect all versions for ATEEZ, Blackpink, and Dreamcatcher. For their solo releases, for Blackpink's solo releases though, I only collect the normal versions because I know Rosé and Jennie and maybe Lisa have like special editions. I'm not collecting those, just the normal versions. I love Dreamcatcher. They're my favorite girl group, so of course I have to have all the versions. So let's go to the next one. All right, so this is the next shelf, and it has my entire EXO collection and Everglow. So for EXO, I just collect one version of their Korean releases and one version of subunit and solo albums. The only one I don't have is Dio's. I wanted to get the photo book version, but the last time I looked, it was sold out. So I'm going to keep looking. That's literally the only album left that I need to complete my entire collection for everyone. I have been debating if I wanted to go back and get all versions for EXO's Korean releases. I think I'm gonna stick with one version for solo and subunits for now, but I do think I might possibly in the future want to get all versions for other ones. If there's member version, obviously I'm not going to get all members for them, but you know, I don't know, we'll see. Because I have been toying with the idea of collecting Lay and Baekhyun's photo cards since I started standing EXO, honestly, but I've just never done it because EXO's kind of hard. Baekhyun's really hard. Lay's kind of hard too, and Lay's my #1, and then Baekhyun. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll think about it. And then on the right there, I just have my full Everglow collection. I do collect all versions for them as well. I believe it was yesterday or the day before, they just released, or they announced that they're going to be having another comeback soon, so I'm super excited about that. I really, really like Everglow. I'm excited to add to that. So that is that shelf, and let's go to the next one. Okay, so this shelf on the left, we have G-Idol, which I do collect all versions, and then ITZY, which I collect all versions for them as well. Again, just like EXO, I only collect, if it's a member version, I'm only going to collect Yuna, which is what I did for Crazy in Love. You can see there at the end. I don't love how those two collections look together, but for now, that's just the way it is. I do like to try to keep my shelf in alphabetical order as best I can. Yeah, that's just the way it is for now. And then on the right side of the shelf, I have my full Monsta X collection. So again, for them, I only collect one version of their Korean albums. I do have their first English album, All About Love. And I do plan to get their second English one. I'll buy a copy at Target or something. But I only collect one version for them. And then on the end, I have Wano's solo releases, and I only collect one version for those as well. I am not in love with how this shelf looks, but like I said, you know, when I get my other shelf and I can move things around, maybe make a girl group shelf, like how I had it before, it'll look better, but I don't know. That's just speculation. We'll get there when we get there. So yeah, let's go to the next shelf. So this shelf has Stray Kids and TXT. I do collect all versions for Stray Kids. The only thing that's not on the shelf yet is the jewel case version. I bought two and I got Chan and Changbin. So I am trying to trade the booklet to Minnows. So if you have Minnows and you would like Chan or Changbin, hit me up on my Instagram. if you'd like to trade. So yeah, that's the only thing that's not here, but I do have it. Kind of. Anyway, so on the right we have my TXT discography. Again, I collect everything for them. I really like TXT. The only bad thing is that there's not really any room to expand most of these collections at this point, until I do get that new shelf, because I don't like to separate groups onto multiple shelves if I can help it. So like, I know I could put part of Stray Kids up on this shelf up here because there's more room up there to try to separate to space things out more, but I don't want to do that. So this is just how it is for now. And I know Stray Kids they're going to be releasing a repack soon, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. But we'll see. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the last shelf. So again, I kind of have to tilt this because my tripod doesn't go that low. But anyway, this shelf is groups that I don't think are going to release anything anytime soon or ever again. On the left we have CLC, which makes me so sad, and D-Crunch, which, to be fair, I have been considering getting rid of my D-Crunch collection. I really like them and I'd love to continue to support them because they are a small group from a small company that I know not a lot of people stan or even know of. So I would like to continue to support them, but I have been downsizing a lot of my like one-off collections or things that I just don't collect anymore. So I have things more, oh, my cat's coming. Is she going to say hello? Her name is Cece. Hello. Sorry about the cat hair on the floor. Ignore that. Excuse me. I'm trying to film something. Excuse me with your fluffy butt. Cat interlude. Anyway, so I have those two groups there, and we have Super M and Taemin, which is only there because Baekhyun and Taemin are in the military right now. So hopefully those will expand in the future. If you can hear her purring, I'm sorry. Okay, then we have my Top Dog collection, which that's never going to change. It's never going to expand. And I don't think I'm going to get rid of it anytime soon. I won't say never because you never know, but as of right now, I am going to keep that. And then on the right, I have my VIX collection, which I would love for VIX to do something else in the future, but I don't know if they ever will, but I really hope they will. You know, if they don't, I might consider getting rid of this collection. I don't know though. I really love VIX. They're one of my top groups and have been, you know, since I got into K-pop, you know, 7 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I really like them. I hope they do something soon, but you never know. So that is this shelf. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor, so this overview isn't going to be the greatest, but there's that one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see in the future, please let me know. I am planning on trying to be a little more consistent on YouTube, at least posting one video a week. I have some ideas already planned out, but of course, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!